Students, let's begin your 13th chapter in maths, that is surface area and volume. In this chapter, we will calculate the surface area and volume of different objects like cuboid, cube, cone, cylinder, sphere. Okay. So before starting this exercise 13.1 and all the other exercises, first we need to learn the formulas related to this chapter. Okay. They are very much important. Your first work is to learn these formulas thoroughly. Then only you will be able to solve this chapter. So let's start. Okay, I'll write the shape here. Then we will study about lateral or curved surface area. Then total surface area. Then the volume. Okay, these are the parameters that we will learn to find out. Okay. And what are the shapes about which we will learn? They are cuboid, cube, cylinder, or you can say right circular cylinder, then right circular cone and sphere. Okay, these are the shapes that we will study in this chapter. Let's see, students, what will be the formula for cuboid. Okay, if we want to calculate the curved surface or lateral surface area of a cuboid, actually the room in which you are sitting is in the shape of a cuboid. It has 6 faces. See, you can see you are having 4 walls, a floor and a ceiling. So that means 6 faces. Similarly, the cuboid has total 6 faces. This lateral surface or curved surface means area of 4 walls. Okay, this you can also say as area of 4 walls. Just in the case of cuboid. Okay, why? Because here the top and the ceiling are not included. Then its formula is 2h L plus B. That means a cuboid will have 3 dimensions: length, breadth and height. So what will be the formula for curved surface area or lateral surface area or area of 4 walls? 2h L plus B. And what will be the formula for total surface area? 2 LB plus BH plus HL. Why are we doing so? Because a cuboid has 6 rectangular faces. Okay, rectangular faces has the formula length into breadth. So for each face we will find out the area, and there are total 6. Okay, top and bottom, that means 2. Right side, left side. Then we have front, back. That's why we have written 2. Okay. Then what will be the volume here? Volume will be L, B, H. Okay, length into breadth into height. Then if we come to cuboid, what will be curved surface area of cuboid? It will be 4a square. A is the side of the cube. You know that cube has all the sides same. So we will find out the curved surface area by 4a square. Then to find the total surface area, we will find out the formula. We will use the formula 6a square. And to find the volume, it is a cube. Okay. Then to find the lateral surface area of a cylinder. Okay. What we will do to find out the lateral surface area or curved surface area of a cylinder, the formula is 2 pi RH. Okay, where R is the radius of the base of cylinder and H is the height. Okay, let me draw the figures also. What is the shape of a cuboid? Like this. It has length, breadth and height. And for cuboid, it is a square having all the sides same. Okay, then if I talk about cylinder, this is the shape of a cylinder. Okay, the bases are circular, so it will have a radius r. And this is the height of the. Okay, it will have the circular bases, will have the radius r and height is h. How will you calculate the total surface area? 2 pi r plus h. Then how will you calculate the volume for cylinder? The formula is pi r square h. So all these formulas you have to learn it first. Then when we come in the shape of a cone, how it is like this. It is a right circular cone. That means base is circular. This will be the radius r. This will be the height of the cone. And this side, okay, this one is called L. That is the slant height. Okay. For cone students, we have three parameters: R, H and L. Radius, height and slant height. Okay. So what is the formula for slant height at L? It is equal to under root of R square plus H square. Remember this. Okay. L is equal to under root of R square plus H square. Now to find curved surface area of cone, what will be the formula? Pi r L. That's it. Okay. If we want to find total surface area, it will be pi r L plus r. If we want to find the volume of cone, 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, these are the formula for a right circular cone. Then if you want to calculate for sphere the curved surface area will be 4 pi r square, total surface also will be 4 pi r square. Because sphere is in the shape of a ball, okay, its area is same whether you calculate curve or you calculate the total, so formula remains same. If you want to calculate the volume, then its formula would be 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, the sphere will be like this. Okay, like this is a 2D figure actually. Okay, it will have a radius r. So these are the formulas that you have to first learn it thoroughly. Then we will move on to the questions. Let's begin your exercise 13.1. Let's begin your exercise 13.1. See the first question. What it is that a plastic box, that means will be of a cuboid shape because the length, breadth and height are given. What it is saying that a plastic box of 1.5 meter length would be, width would be 1.25 meter. That means the breadth and height or depth would be 65 centimeters to be made. Okay, we have to make a cuboidal box. Its top is to be kept open. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find the area of sheet to make it and the cost. Two parts are there. So let's see students. See, this is the shape of a cuboid. Okay, see, this is a cuboid. How many faces it has? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. Total 6 faces. To find the total surface area, we use the formula for 2LB plus BH plus HL. See, the top and bottom 2, front and back 2, then sideways 2. But here we have to keep the top open. So top has this length and breadth. So 2LB we don't want. We want only 1LB. Okay, what will be the area of this top? Length into breadth. Okay, and bottom, length into breadth. So we don't want the top actually. So 1LB will be removed from the formula. Okay, and this will have the formula length into height. The front and the bottom. And the side ones will have height into breadth. Okay, like this we have our total 6 phases. But here in the question we have to keep the top open. So what we will write first of all, how to solve this, first write given. Okay, what are the things given? That length equal to, length is given as 1.5 meter. Okay, breadth is given as, that means the width, it is given 1.25 meter. And the depth or the height, it is given 65 centimeter. So to convert it into meter divided by 100, you will get 0.65 meter. Okay, now what we will have to calculate in the first part, area of sheet. Okay, area of sheet we need to calculate, required for making the box open at the top. Okay, that means your box is open at the top. So we want BH plus HL. But LB we want only one. Okay, why I have written LB separately? Because we want the top of the box to be open. So we will not calculate the sheet for that. So the formula was 2LB plus BH plus HL. So I have taken out LB from here and written it only once for the bottom. Okay, understand this only. That how to manipulate the formula. Now let's put the values. It's very easy. 2 into. Okay, BH. That means 1.25 into 0.65. Now you just have to do the calculations. HL. That means 0.65 into 1.5 plus LB 1.5 into 1.25. Okay, let's solve. See what will you get? Multiply them, these both. You will get 0.8125. Okay, then multiply these both. 0.975. Okay, then multiply these both. You will get 1.875. Okay. Now what to do, students? If you face problem in decimal, then just first multiply 125 into 15. Okay, then what you have to do, here the decimal point is from 2 back, and here from back it is after 1 digit. So total 3, so put the decimal after 3 digits. Okay, like this you can solve. Now add up to, what will you get here? Add them. 2 into 1 point. Okay, add them. 7875 plus 1.875. See how much will you get when you will multiply this? 3.575. Okay, and here what will you get? We have calculated this and this is same. Now add both of them. What will you get? 5.45 meters square. Okay, what will you write? The area of sheet required for making the box open at the top is 5.45 meters square. Okay, this is your answer for the first part. Now for the second part, what we need to calculate is the cost. What it is given, that cost of 1 meter square is rupees 20. Okay, it is given cost of 1 meter square is rupees 20. So if we want to find the cost of 5.45 meter square, what will be its cost? 5.45 into 20. How much we will get? Multiply it. 109 rupees. Okay, this is our final answer for the second part. What will you write? The total cost of sheet required will be rupees 109. So this was your question number 1. See the second question. What it is that the length, breadth and height of a room are, okay, what are they given as? 5, 4 and 3 meters. What you have to find the cost of whitewashing the 4 walls and the ceiling at the rate of rupees 7.50. See, now we want the 4 walls and the ceiling. Okay, whitewash means the whitewashing that we do before paint. So we don't do in the floor because there it is the tiles. So what we want, the 4 floors and the ceiling. So we know that the area of 4 walls is how much? 2 BH plus HL. We will apply that. And what will be the area of ceiling? We can find out separately. It will be LB, length into breadth. Okay, so let's first find out the total area. Then we will find out the cost. See question number 2. Okay, what it is given first? Length 5 meter. Breadth 4 meter, height 3 meter. Okay, now what will be curved surface area or area of 4 walls? Area of 4 walls of a cuboid. The formula will be 2 BH plus HL. Okay, this is the formula. Let's put the values here. What we will get? Therefore, area of 4 walls is equal to 2 BH. That means 4 into 3 plus HL 3 into 5. How much we will get? 4 3s are 12 plus 15. 2 into 27. We will get 54 meter square. This is the area of 4 walls. Now what will be the area of ceiling? Okay, we also want to whitewash the ceiling. So the ceiling's area would be separately length into breadth. Why? Because in the formula we have 2 LB. That means that 2 LB is of the ceiling and the floor. But we don't want to whitewash the floor. So we will take only 1 LB. Okay, length into breadth. What is the length? 5 and breadth is 4. 20 meters square. So what will be the total area? Total area would be 54 plus 20, that means 74 meter square. This is your total area. Now what is the cost giving for whitewashing? Now cost of whitewashing 1 meter square. Cost of whitewashing 1 meter square is rupees 7.50. This is given in the question. Therefore cost of whitewashing, how much? 74 meter square would be 74 into 7.50. Okay, 74 into 7.50 multiply, how much will you get? Rupees 555. Okay, this will be your final answer. The total cost for whitewashing the room will be rupees 555. This was your question number 2. See the third question. What it is given that the perimeter of the floor of a hall is given as 250 meter. Okay, the perimeter of the floor is given. That means floor will be in the shape of a rectangle. So formula for perimeter of rectangle that you have studied in your earlier classes, it is 2L plus B. And what it is given, the cost of, okay, the cost of painting, okay, at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square is total rupees 15,000. The total cost is given. We have to find the height of the hall. Okay, so let's begin. What are the things given here? Here the things that are given is perimeter of floor. Okay, perimeter of floor is given as 250 meter. Okay, and 1 meter square cost of painting 1 meter square. Okay, cost of painting 1 meter square is given rupees 10, and total cost of painting is given as rupees 15,000. Okay, this much is given to us. Okay, till now what was it? Area. Area we need to calculate, and we need to calculate the cost. But here cost is given, so we can find out the area. Let's see how. First of all, we know that perimeter will be equal to, because it is in the shape of rectangle, 2 length plus breadth. So it will be equal to 250. Okay, 2 length plus breadth will be equal to 250. Give it equation 1. Now, how to calculate area? Area of 4 walls. Why we are taking 4 walls? Because the cost of painting 4 walls only is given. So what is the formula to calculate area of 4 walls? If the cost is given, total cost of painting upon cost of 1 meter square. Okay? Or you can write cost of painting 1 meter square. Okay, to find out the area from the cost, what formula we will use? The total cost of painting the walls of the room upon the cost of painting 1 meter square of the walls. So, how much we will get? Total cost is 15,000 upon cost of painting 1 meter square is 10. 0, 0 will get cancelled. We will get 1500 meter square. So this is your area of 4 walls. Okay, but we know the formula. But what we know that area of 4 walls is equal to 2 BH plus HL. This is the formula for area of 4 walls. Okay, the formula for area of 4 walls is this. But we have just calculated it now, that is 1500. So let's keep it here. Now students, see, from here we can take H common. What we have done from this formula, we have taken H common. So it became 2HB plus L. Now students, the value of 2L plus B, from equation 1 it is 250. So what we will put? 250 into H. Why? Since from equation 1. Okay, from equation 1, the value of 2L plus B is 250. So from here 2L plus B, we have kept it as 250. Okay, so what we will get the height as? Height will be 1500 divided by 250. Zeros are zeros are. Directly 25 ones are 25 six are 150. So what are we? So what we are getting it as 6 meter. We will write height of hall is 6 meter. Okay, that only we need to calculate the height of hall. This completes your question number 3. Let's move on to question number 4. What it is given that the paint that will be sufficient to paint a total area of 9.375 centimeter square is there. So how many block bricks of certain length, breadth and height can be painted from this container? That means we have a container in which a paint is filled. Okay, and it can paint up to how much area? Total area 9.375 centimeter square. Okay, note is given meter square. 9.375 meter square. So what we need to calculate that with that container, how many bricks could be painted? And the length, breadth and height of the bricks are given. So let's see how to solve this. First of all, we have to write that length of brick is given as, breadth is given, height is given, and total area is given to be painted. Okay, these are the things given. Let's write it down. How much is the length given as? 22.5 centimeter. The breadth is given as 10 cm. The height is given 7.5 centimeter. And the total area to be painted is given as 9.375 meter square. Okay, these are the dimensions. Now to find out number of bricks. Okay, what is the formula we will use? Number of bricks to be painted will be equal to, like we have done it just now, we have calculated the area of 4 walls. It will be total area to be painted upon area of 1 brick. Okay, how we will find the number of bricks to be painted? This is the formula. Total area to be painted upon area of 1 brick. So total area to be painted we already know. So let's find out the area of brick first. What will be area of 1 brick? The brick is in the shape of cuboid. Okay, you know the bricks. So what will be the formula we will use? 2LB plus BH plus HL. This is the formula we will use here. Let's put the values. What is your length? 22.5 into breadth is 10. Here the breadth is 10, height is 7.5. Then 7.5 into 22.5. Okay, how much we will get? Let's check. Multiply them. 22.5 into 10, it will be 225 plus 10 into 7.5, 75. Then multiply these both. Okay, you will get 168.75. Okay, when you will add all these and multiply it by 2, how much you will get? You will get 937.5 centimeter square. But see, our total area is given in meter square. So let's convert it into meter. What we will do? We will divide it by 2 times 100. Why we are dividing it? Because to convert centimeter into meter, we divide it by 100. But here we have centimeter square. Okay, so what we will do? We will divide it by 100 and the point will shift after 4 digits more. So how much we will get? 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.09375 meter square. Okay, this is your area of 1 brick coming as. Therefore, number of bricks will be, number of bricks to be painted will be how much? It will be, total area was 9.375 upon 0.09375. Okay, remove the decimal. Okay, below you will get 3 zeros. Above, how much will you get? 5 zeros. 330 get cancelled, and finally you are getting the answer as 100. What will you write? The 100 bricks can be painted. Hence, 100 bricks can be painted. Okay, like this you have to solve question number 4. See question number 5. A cube and a cuboidal are given. Okay, a cubical box which is of side 10 centimeter, and a cuboid whose length, breadth and height are given. What we have to find in the first part? We have to find that whose lateral surface area is more and by how much. And in the second we need to find whose total area is more and by how much. This is very easy. We will separately find out their lateral surface area and total surface area and find out that which is greater. So let's start the first part first. What are the things given for a cube? See students, for a cube the side is given as 10 centimeter. For a cuboid, see the length is given as 12.5 centimeter. Okay, the breadth and height are also given. Breadth is given as 10 centimeter. See the height is given as 8 centimeter. Now let's do the first part. Okay, lateral surface area. Lateral surface area of cube. Okay, lateral surface area of cube, we have just now learned the formula. That was 4a square. This is the formula to find out lateral surface area of a cube. How much we will get here? Put the values. 4 into 10 square. Okay, 10 square is 100. That means we are getting 400 centimeters square. Give it equation 1. Then what is the lateral surface area of cuboid? It is 2h L plus b. Okay, lateral surface area of cuboid is 2h L plus b. So how much we will get here? Put the values. 2 into, your height is 8. Length is 12.5 plus breadth is 10. So it will become 13.5 into 6. No, here 12.5 plus 10. That means 22.5 into 16. Do it, you will get 360 centimeters square. Give it equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, cubical box has a greater lateral surface area. From equation 1 and 2, lateral surface area of cubical box. Cubical box is greater. Okay, and by how much? By, let's subtract it. 400 minus 360, that is 40 centimeter square. This is your first answer. What we will write? That lateral surface area of cubical box is greater than cuboidal by 40 centimeter square. Now in the second part we need to calculate the total surface area. Okay, what is the formula for total surface area of cube? It is 6a square. You have to remember all the formulas first thoroughly. Okay, let's put the value here. What we will get? 6 into 10 square. That means 600 centimeters square. Give it equation 1. Now what is the formula for total surface area of cuboid? For total surface area we use the formula 2LB plus BH plus HL. Okay, this is the formula that we will use. Let's put the values. 2LB 12.5 into 10 plus 10 into 8 plus 8 into 12.5 plus 8 into 12.5. Calculate it, how much you will get? 12.5 into 10, 125 plus 80 plus 100. You will get 305, 2 into 305, 610 centimeters square. Okay, give it equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, who has a greater total surface area? Cuboidal box. Okay, what will you write? Total surface area of cuboidal box is greater. Okay, is greater by how much? 610 minus 600 by 10 centimeters square. Okay, your total surface area of cuboidal box is greater by 610 minus 600. It is greater by 10 centimeters square. So this was very easy question. Let's move on to question number 6. What it is that, see, our indoor greenhouse is made, that is made up of glass. Okay, its dimensions are given including the top. That means all the sides are covered. What we have to find? We have to find the total surface of the area of the glass required to make that box, and we have to find the tape that is used at the 12 edges. So first we need to find out the total surface area of the glass. That means we will find out total surface area of cuboid. Let's start. What are the things given? Length is given as how much? See there. It is given 30 centimeter. Okay, the breadth is given as, see, it is given 25 centimeter. Okay, the length, breadth and height are given. Height is also given as 25 centimeter. Okay, so first start the first part. What we need to calculate? Total surface area of glass. Okay, to find out total surface area of glass, what will be the formula? We will use 2LB plus BH plus HL. Okay, this is the formula. 2LB plus BH plus HL. Let's put the values here. 2 into LB, 30 into 25 plus 25 into 25 plus 25 into 30. See, what will you get? 30 into 25, you will get 750 plus 625 plus 750. Okay, add them all. Add them up. 2125. Now multiply it by 2. You will get 4250. Okay, 4250 centimeters square. This is your first answer. What will you write? That this centimeter of glass, hence 4250 centimeter of glass is required. Okay, to make that greenhouse, herbarium, that is given. Okay, now see the second part. What you need to calculate? The tape used at the 12 edges. See students, if this is a box, to cover it all the edges, how many edges it will have? It will have 12 edges. That means, see, this is the length and here there are 4 lengths. Okay, then there are 4 breadths and 1 height, 2 height, 3 height, 4 height. There are 4 heights. That means there are 12 edges. So how much tape will be used? Tape used at 12 edges is equal to tape used to cover. How much we will require the tape to cover? 4 lengths, 4 breadths and 4 heights. We require this. I have told you just now that a cuboid has total 12 edges. So we can use 4L plus B plus H. Why? 4L plus 4B plus 4H. So for that, for an ease, we have taken 4 common. Let's put the values here. What is the length? 30 plus 25 plus 25. How much we will get? 80. That means 320 centimeter. This is your final answer. What we will write that? 320 centimeter of tape is required at 12 edges. Okay, how much tape is required? 320 centimeter. So this was also very easy. Question number 6. See question number 7, students. What it is that Shanti sweet stall was placing an order for making cardboard boxes for packing their sweets. Okay, they were ordering for boxes. 2 sizes of boxes were required. Okay, the bigger box dimensions are given and smaller box dimensions are given. They will require 2 size boxes. Then what it is saying, 5% of the total surface area is required extra for all the overlaps. That means the box, the area that it will have, each box will require 5% extra area. Okay, so to cover the cardboard, now you have to find the cost of the cardboard. If it is rupees 4 for per 1000 centimeter square. Till now we were used to given 1 centimeter square cost rupees this much. Here it is given that 1000 centimeter square cost rupees 4. You have to find the cost of cardboard required for supplying 250 boxes of each kind. That means we want 250 boxes of bigger size and 250 boxes of smaller size. That means total 500 boxes. This is a little lengthy question, students. It's not tough, but it is lengthy. Because first we will calculate for bigger box, then same we will do it for the smaller box. See what we have to do. Question number 7. First we are doing for bigger box. Okay, for bigger box, what are the dimensions given as? Length is given as how much? See in the question, 25 centimeter. Breadth is given as 20 centimeter. And height is given as 5 centimeter. Okay, these are the dimensions given, 25, 20 and 5 for the bigger box. So first of all we will find out the total surface area. See the steps how I am doing it, okay. Total surface area of box equals to 2LB plus BH plus HL. Okay, this is the formula that we will use, students, to calculate the total surface area. Let's put the values here. What is length? 25 into 20 plus 20 into 5 plus 5 into 25. Okay, find out the total surface area. When you will add all these into 2, 100, 75, 500, then into 2 you will get 1450 centimeter square. Okay, this is the total surface area of the box. Now it is saying 5% of the total surface area is required extra. So what you will write? area required extra is equal to 5% of 1450. How to calculate it? You will remove percentage sign. In place you will write upon 100. Of you will write into 1450. Okay, then multiply 5 into 145. Put a point from back. Okay, how much will you get? 725. Put a point. You will get 72.5 centimeters square. So this area you are requiring extra. It is given in the question that of the total area, 5% area is required extra for the overlaps. So what will be total area now? Therefore total area including overlaps, that means extra, will be how much? 1450 plus 72.5. Okay, see how much will you get? Add them. Okay, how much will you get? 1522.5 centimeters square. Okay, this is your total area. Now read the question. What it is saying that there are total 250 boxes. So area of 250 boxes will be, this is total area of one box. So 1522.5 into 250. Multiply them. See what will you get when will you multiply it? You will get 380,625 centimeter square. How much will you get? 380. See, step by step we have to go. First we have calculated the total surface area. Then 5% extra we added. This was the area for one box, total area of one box. Now we have such 250 boxes. So we are getting it this. Okay, total area. Now see the cost. We have to finally find the cost. So what is the cost given for 1000 centimeter square? Cost of 1000 centimeter square is rupees 4. Therefore, cost of 1 centimeter square would be 4 by 1000. Unitary method you have learned in class 5th, 6th. Okay, so what will be the cost of our area is 380,625. What will be the cost of this much area? Centimeter square. It will be 380,625 into 4 by 1000. So first multiply 38065 into 4, then divided by 1000. See how much will you get? You will get rupees 1522.50. Okay, this much will you get the total cost. Give it equation 1. So all this you have to do for bigger box. Same now we will do it for the smaller box. And at last we will add up the cost of both the boxes. Now students, same we will do it for the smaller box. Okay, for smaller box, what are the dimensions given? See, for the smaller box, the length is given as 15 centimeter. The breadth is given as 12 centimeter. And the height is given as 5 centimeter. Okay, so then we will find out the total surface area first. Same that we did for bigger box, we have to do for smaller box. Okay, 2 into LB, 15 into 12 plus 12 into 5 plus 5 into 15. Solve it, see how much will you get? 15 into 12 plus 30 plus 75 into 2. You will get 630 centimeters square. Okay, what will you get the total surface area? 630 centimeters square. Now again in the question it is written same, we need 5% extra of 630. That means 5 by 100 into 630. How much will you get? Multiply 63 into 5, 315. Put a point from one back. So what is the extra area that you need? Extra area is 31.5 centimeter. So total area including overlap will be 630 plus 31.5. How much will you get? The total will be 661.5 centimeters square. Okay, what we did, we have calculated the total surface area. Then area required extra will be 5% of this. That is coming 31.5. Now the total area including overlap will be this plus this. That is 661.5. Now again we want 250 boxes of smaller size also. So multiply it, total area will be 661.50. Okay. 0.50 into 250. How much will you get here? Multiply it, students. The total area you will get 165,375 centimeters square. Okay, what will be the total area you will get? 165,375. Now it is given that in the question same 1000 centimeter cost rupees 4. So 1 will cost this much. So cost of our total area is 165,375 centimeters square. Its cost will be 165,375 into 4 by 1000. So multiply this and put the decimal from 3 backward. How much will you get? Rupees 661.50. Okay, how much will you get the cost? 661.50. So give it equation 2. This is the total cost for the smaller box. Okay, so we have calculated for bigger box as well as for smaller box. So what will be the total cost now? Okay, total cost will be equal to cost of bigger boxes plus cost of smaller boxes. Okay, so from equation 1 and 2, what will be the total cost? From equation 1 we saw that the cost was coming rupees 1522.50 plus here it is coming rupees 661.50. So add them, students, see what will you get. Add the total cost of both the boxes, see how much will you get. This will become 0, 0, then it will become 4,2184 rupees. Okay, what will be the cost that the Shanti Sweet Stall will pay? It will be rupees 2184. So here it completes your question number 7. It was so lengthy, it can come in 4 or 5 marks, but it's not tough. You have to just do the calculations correctly. See the last question, students, what it is that Parveen wanted to make a temporary shelter for her car by making a box-like structure with tarpaulin. Tarpaulin is the sheet, students, you must have seen the green sheets that being used in the houses to cover the sheds, okay, or to cover the porches. Okay, all these things are given. What are the dimensions given? Assuming that stitching margins are very small and negligible. That means we don't have to consider it. Okay, it is saying that how much tarpaulin will it require to make the shelter. That means it wants 4 walls and the roof. Okay, the below it doesn't want the tarpaulin because there the car would stand. So what area we want? Area of 4 walls plus the area of roof to make the shelter. So let's start. What are the dimensions given for making a shelter? Okay, the length is given as, see, the length and breadth are given 4 meter and 3 meter. 4 meter, breadth is given 3 meter. And how much height is given? Height is given 2.5 meter. Okay, so what will be the tarpaulin required? tarpaulin required will be equal to area of 4 walls. Okay, that means it want to cover all the fourth surface plus area of roof. Area of roof, that means shelter will require a roof. So what formula we will use? 2H L plus B, that is the area of 4 walls, plus area of roof will be length into breadth. Okay, we have not used here 2LB also. Why? Because in the base we do not want the sheet to be covered, because that is floor on which the car will stand. Let's put the values here. 2 into H. H is 2.5. L plus B. 4 plus 3 plus 4 into 3. How much you will get? 5. 5 sevens are 35 plus 7. Okay, no. 35 plus 4 threes are 12. You will get 47 meter square. This is your final answer. What will you write? Tarpaulin required will have area 47 meter square. That means this much area is required for the cloth to make the shelter by Parveen. Okay, this was very easy. So this completes your exercise 13.1.